This job here is going to be changing the bushings and possibly the S-cam on a front brake, front steer axle on a big truck. This is a 97 Freightliner, and most trucks are going to be pretty close to this. I don't know what new ones are doing, but anything that's got a few years on it's going to be pretty much the same procedure, front or back brakes. Anyway, the cams on the left side are different from the cams on the right side because the S is pointing a different direction. And I don't know how well the audio is going to be today because we have pretty heavy winds out here, and I'll just have to hold the camera close and talk close to it, and where I can't get it, I'll just have to delete the sound and do a voiceover when I edit it. Anyway, yeah, I'll get the tire off, and then to get the brake drum off, we're going to take this has got a little bit different slack adjuster than most. This one's, we got to, that's the tightening. We don't want that, so we're going to take this and loosen it up all the way. This one doesn't have the little ratcheting button that you hold out. Got that backed off a few turns. Now I'm just going to go on ahead and take the drum off. And for those who think it's heavy, it's really not that bad. Might weigh 50 pounds. I got to take these rollers out. Let's see if we get a close-up on that. I'm going to take these rollers out. I'll just lift this up with a pry bar and pull those out. Oh, first thing I'm going to do is get these retaining clips out of the way. Take a pry bar, it could be a big screwdriver or anything. I'm using a long 3/8 extension. Get these out of there. And now I'm going to rotate this shaft back around so that these S's are facing the other way, so it gives me a little bit more room to get them out of there. I think I went too far. Now we're going to go around to the side where the slack adjuster is attached to the S-cam. Get this snap ring off of there, and then we'll go from there. Naturally, I'm going to try to do this without taking the hub off. I have doubts that I'm going to get away with it, but I'm going to go ahead and take these 4 bolts off here and just get this whole mounting bracket for the air chamber off of there, This will slide on out, by the way. And we are going to have to change it because it's pretty worn right in here. I'm going to take these off, and hopefully that'll give me enough room to get this off of here. I haven't done it on this truck before, I don't know. Did it on my truck on the rear a long time ago, and I don't remember if I took the axle off or not. I mean the hub off or not. It's been a long time. Got this brake chamber section off of there, and I'm still not able to get this hub. I'm still not able to get this shaft out of there without taking the hub off, so not going to happen. I didn't know. You guys that follow me, you know I'm a driver. I do mechanic work, but I don't know everything. I'm ready to take this off. I don't know exactly what the torque specs are, and I'm not going to try to find out on a Saturday afternoon, but I'm just going to estimate what it is on as far as this lock nut here. Got about a 40-inch bar, and I'm just going to estimate when I'm tightening it, when I see it move. Not that much. I'm pushing maybe 40 pounds of pressure on it when I see it start to move. So we'll tighten it up about the same. May not be exactly what it's supposed to be, but it will be almost exactly what it was. I'm going to get a pan to put these pieces in. I really don't like this wind because dust is going to get on my bearing parts. Look how windy it is. I got to hang a piece of chain on my tripod to make sure the wind doesn't blow this thing over. I've had that happen before and it damaged the camera. Fortunately, I was able to put it back together. Still use it. This locking ring, obviously make sure this thing cannot turn. In case it's not tight enough, it's not going to turn, because this flat spot here won't let this turn. And this has knob on it. Here the knob is way down here where my finger is. It goes in one of these holes. And that keeps this one from being able to turn. And then of course this, with the tabs folded over. This doesn't have tabs, you just fold the whole flat side over. So even if for some reason it didn't get tightened down hardly any at all, it's still going to be safe. I'm going to need a bigger socket for this one. This one doesn't get tightened down completely anyway. It gets tightened down, and if you're changing the bearing and the race, then you definitely have to preload that pretty tight to make sure that race is seated good. We're not changing a bearing and a race unless I find something wrong with it when I pull it out of there. But yeah, this gets snug down tight. They say 50 pounds, 50 foot-pounds, and then you back it up, and then you just bring it back down again until it seats. You back it up about a quarter turn. Yeah, I already unscrewed this nut. I don't have a socket that size, but at least it's the inner nut. That's not the one that goes on tight anyway. You do need to inspect the rollers on these bearings. Yeah, just roll this thing on there, and if you don't feel it grinding or catching anywhere, then it should be in pretty good shape. This bearing is good.